Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. In which case, congratulations on finding the only place on YouTube that actually gets you ready for the school year. Today, we're talking about the most wonderful time of year. Back to school season. I know, I can hear the groans already. Summer's over, the freedom is gone, and it's back to the daily grind. But hey, look at the bright side. At least you get to wear new shoes and stock up on those number 2 pencils that you always seem to lose. We're going to walk you through all the essential steps to make this school year less of a drag and more of, dare I say, a smashing good time. All right, maybe not a smashing good time, but at least bearable. That's what we're going for here, bearable. So buckle up, grab your Trapper Keepers and your thinking caps, and let's get this school year started on the right foot. First things first, let's talk about the academic side of things. I know, summertime is for forgetting everything you learned the previous year. But unfortunately, those teachers, they like to get this, actually use stuff. Can you believe it? So before you even think about stepping foot on that school bus, it's time to dig out those dusty old summer assignments. You know, those ones you swore you'd do later? Yeah, later is now. Pro tip, if you haven't actually the assignments, now is the time to channel your inner artist and create some creative interpretations of the material. Just saying, desperation breeds innovation. Next up, let's talk organization. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I was the most organized student back in my day. In fact, my locker looked like a bomb went off in a stationery store. But trust me, a little organization goes a long way. Find yourself a dedicated study space where you can focus without getting distracted. And by distracted, I mean no phones, no TV, and definitely no siblings poking you with pencils. Gather all your school supplies, pens, pencils, notebooks, the whole shebang, and organize them in a way that makes sense to you. Or, just shove them in your backpack and hope for the best. Whatever works, right? Okay, now it's time for the fun part. Planning your first day outfit, because let's be honest, first impressions matter. You want to look good, feel good, and most importantly, avoid becoming the next meme on the internet. The key here is to find a balance between stylish and comfortable. You don't want to be that kid who shows up in a full tuxedo, but you also don't want to be the one rocking sweatpants and Crocs. Unless that's your thing, then by all means, rock those Crocs with pride. My advice? Stick to something classic and timeless. You can never go wrong with a nice pair of jeans, a cool t-shirt, and maybe a stylish jacket if you're feeling fancy. Now that you've got your outfit sorted, it's time to pack your backpack with all the essentials. And no, I'm not talking about your lucky rabbit's foot or your collection of Pokemon cards. First and foremost, you gotta pack your lunch. And let's be real, nobody wants a soggy sandwich and lukewarm juice box. Pack something you'll actually enjoy eating, like a delicious turkey wrap, some fresh fruit, and maybe a little treat to satisfy your sweet tooth. Don't forget to throw in some hand sanitizer too. You're gonna be shaking hands, high-fiving, and who knows what else on that first day back. It's like a petri dish of germs. All right, parents, it's time to talk about the most wonderful time of the day. Mornings. I'm kidding, mornings are the worst. But we gotta get these kids up and ready for school, so listen up. First things first, we need to set a consistent wake-up time. And no, hitting the snooze button 9 times doesn't count as consistent. Pick a time and stick to it, even on weekends. I know, easier said than done. But trust me, a regular sleep schedule will make those early mornings a little less painful. Plus, you'll be less likely to hear those dreaded words. 5 more minutes, Mom. We're not talking about sugary cereals that will have them bouncing off the walls before homeroom. We need something that will give them sustained energy throughout the morning. Think whole grains, protein, and fruit. You know, the stuff your kids probably push to the side of their plates. Maybe sneak some spinach into a smoothie. They'll never know. Now, while they're enjoying their delicious and nutritious breakfast that you totally didn't have to fight them to eat, let's get organized with a morning checklist. This checklist can include things like brushing teeth, packing their backpack, and making sure they have their homework. I know I'm asking for a lot here, but hey, we're parents. We're used to it, right? Okay, parents, new school year, new anxieties. And not just for the kids, for us too. Who are these new teachers? Are they cool? Are they mean? Do they give out a lot of homework? Well, fear not, because we're going undercover, CIA style. Our mission, get familiar with the school. First, stop, school website. This digital treasure trove has everything from teacher bios to the lunch menu. Next, if you have the time, attend orientation. This is your chance to scope out the school grounds, meet the teachers face to face, and maybe even sneak a peek at the classroom, and finally identify key locations. Where's the library, the cafeteria, the principal's office? Hopefully you won't need that one. The more familiar your child is with the school, the less daunting it will feel. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, my kid can barely find their shoes in the morning, let alone navigate a whole school. Well, that's where you come in, super parent. Walk them through their schedule, show them where their locker is, and practice getting from class to class. You can even make it fun. Turn it into a scavenger hunt, with prizes awarded for finding specific locations. Who knows, you might even discover a secret vending machine room. Just kidding. Maybe. The point is, the more comfortable your child feels in their new environment, the smoother the transition will be. And who knows, you might even get a full night's sleep once they're settled in. Okay, probably not, but a parent can dream, right? All right, parents, let's talk about first day jitters. You know, those butterflies in your stomach that feel like you ate a live monarch butterfly? Yeah, those. Turns out kids get them too. Who knew? The first day of school can be nerve-wracking for anyone, especially if they're starting a new school or going to school for the very first time. It's like the first day at a new job, except your boss is a 5-foot-tall tyrant who demands you color inside the lines. Talk to your kids about their feelings. Are they nervous? Excited? Maybe a bit of both. Let them know it's totally normal to feel a mix of emotions. Heck, I get emotional watching those back-to-school commercials with the sad puppies. Remember, a little reassurance can go a long way. Tell them you're proud of them and that you believe in them. And hey, if all else fails, bribe them with a giant cookie. Works every time. Now, while it's great to be encouraging, let's not go promising them they'll become the next Einstein overnight. I mean, unless they're building miniature particle accelerators in the garage. Let's set some realistic expectations, shall we? Instead of aiming for straight A's and winning every spelling bee, focus on the importance of trying their best, making new friends, and having fun. Because at the end of the day, isn't that what really matters? Well, that and remembering to bring home their lunchbox. And parents, remember to manage your own expectations too. Don't freak out if they forget their homework on the first day or accidentally call the teacher mom. It happens to the best of us. Just stay positive, be supportive, and remember, you've got this. And if you don't got this, Well, at least you got a giant cookie. You're welcome. Let's face it, folks. Back to school means one thing: chaos. Papers flying everywhere, permission slips getting lost in the black hole known as the bottom of the backpack, and trying to remember which day is early dismissal. It's enough to make your head spin faster than a fidget spinner at a Justin Bieber concert. But fear not, my frazzled friends, there are ways to tame this beast we call organization. First up, the ancient and mysterious artifact known as the planner. Yes, I know, it sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry, but trust me, this little book can be your saving grace. Write down important dates, deadlines, and reminders. And if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even color code it. I'm talking rainbow levels of organization here, people. Now, if you're more digitally inclined, don't worry, we got you covered. There's an app for everything these days, including keeping track of your kids' school life. Seriously, you can probably find an app that'll pack their lunch for them. Download the school's app, connect with their teachers online, and sign up for any school-wide communication systems. It's like having a direct line to the principal's office, but hopefully less intimidating. And while you're at it, establish a communication routine with your child. Maybe it's a quick chat at dinner or a dedicated "how was school" time. Just make sure you're actually present and listening, not just scrolling through your phone pretending to pay attention. Remember, staying organized and connected is key to a smooth and successful school year. And hey, if all else fails, there's always duct tape and a prayer. Well, folks, that's a wrap. Hopefully you're feeling a little more prepared and a lot less terrified about the upcoming school year. Remember, you've got this. And hey, if things get a little crazy, just remember, at least you're not homeschooling. Just kidding. Or am I? Thanks for watching. We hope these tips help you